Hey friends, thanks for joining us and tuning in to Heartway at Home. So excited that you can be here with us. Before we get started with our special service this Sunday, Crystal is going to lead us into our centering prayer, and then right after that, we have something really special for Valentine's Day. We're going to be doing a panel discussion in game show form, and we call it the Heartway Panel of Love. So tune in and join us. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Good. So I want to share something because Mr. Ryan over there 2 weeks ago, he comes up in Heartway, spreads all his good vibes everywhere, talks about his new job. Well, your girl got her new job this week. So it's fun. It's working as a neuroscience technician, but it's in a holistic facility where they do acupuncture and yoga and meditation and breath work. I'm like, that's for me. I saw that, I was like, that's my job, so I got it. So thank you, Ryan, for spreading your good juju up in here. So how was everyone's week? You know, I like to ask for a word. Good, that's good. I know there's something more. Ooh, illuminating. You are a light being, so it makes sense. Inspiring, that's beautiful. Exciting, I love it. Healing, hopeful, I heard. Unraveling, did you find new parts of yourself? Yeah, definitely happens. Well, 2 weeks ago, we did a little bit of alternating breath work. I don't know how that worked for everyone, but I would like to start off with that again. So for those that weren't here, it is a form of breath work. It just calms the entire nervous system. So what we're gonna do together, you're gonna take your two fingers, thumb, pointer finger, or thumb, middle finger. And what we're gonna do together is we're gonna breathe in, we're gonna close one nostril, so we can start off with the right. Close the right nostril, and you breathe in through your left. And then you close your left nostril, and then you breathe out through your right. And then you breathe in through the right. Close the right nostril, breathe out through the left. So that's the pattern we're gonna start with, okay? But for now, let's just get comfortable. Ground yourself in this moment. Come home to your heart. Come home to this beautiful space that is just so welcoming. You can come just as you are. I love that. Come exactly as you are. And we're gonna take a few cleansing breaths. Deep breath in through the nose. And we completely let go out through the mouth. Audible exhale out through the mouth together. And I wanna hear in synchrony. So deep breath in through the nose. And audible exhale out together. Beautiful, out through the mouth. And as we breathe together, we create this beautiful vortex of love. So in through the nose. And we let go of all that no longer serves us. Out through the mouth. That's beautiful. Feel the energy in this space, in this moment. And before we dive really deep into our being, I want you to set an intention for your practice today. My intention is just to guide you home. Home is within. And we keep breathing together. Beautiful, deep inhale. And just let go. We let go of the heaviness. We make space as we breathe for God to make space so we can see how God guides us. And after you set your intention, If you're in this space to receive, you can place your palms up. If you need grounding, place your hands down. Or just simply be. Feel this beautiful peace flow through your being as you silently become one with the breath, with your soul, with God, and with one another. And so we deep inhale through the nose, and we deep exhale. Just let go. It's so beautiful. And breathe. When the mind starts its chatter, when the anxiety comes up, the fear, you have this breath that'll guide you back home to yourself that is always with you. So deep inhale, send it all the way to the top of the forehead, down the spine, into the belly, and we exhale. And often when we perform breath work, a lot of emotion will come up. When we don't resist it, you allow it to come up because it's so beautiful. And allow it to be healed. This is your safe space to be exactly who you are. If you need guidance, ask God for guidance. Ask God what the next step on the journey is. And we breathe. Deep inhale through the nose. And this time we exhale through the nose. Feel as the body gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Continue this breath on your own for a few moments. Let the silence wash over you. The peace, the harmony that is within you, let it wash over you. And when you feel called, we'll step into our alternate nostril breathing. So we take a deep inhale through the right nostril as we close the left nostril. We close the right nostril and we exit through the left nostril. Deep inhale through the left nostril as we close the right nostril. Deep exhale through the right nostril as we close the left. And we slow it down. Deep inhale through the right nostril, all the way up. Deep exhale through the left. Send that breath all the way down. Picture that light going all the way down to your toes. And we invite this light back into our bodies. Deep inhale. And then we alternate. Send that light all the way down the spine, all the way down to the toes. Deep exhale. And we do 2 more of those rotations. So deep inhale. Beautiful. Deep exhale. And last one, deep inhale. Slow it down. Deep exhale, slow it all the way down. And allow your body just to float here in this moment. Just be. And breathe. And we take a deep exhale through both nostrils. And we hold it at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, let go. One more of those. Deep inhale. Hold it at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, let it go. I want you to place your hands on your heart. And in this moment, just honor yourself. I honor myself. I honor myself. I celebrate myself for showing up today, for being here in this moment. I honor myself. I celebrate myself for pushing past the mental barriers, the fears, the emotions, the things that we go through, we fight through in the dark. I honor myself and I celebrate myself because without any of those moments, I wouldn't be here today. And so honor yourself and celebrate yourself. And love yourself, as you are so beautiful. In your mind's eye, just bring somebody that's on your heart into your mind's eye. It can even be you. And we send this person light and we send this person love. In this love in your heart, we send out to the world. Imagine a beautiful light coming from your heart out into the world. And this is how we heal the world together. And bring this light back into your heart. And last time, let's do a deep inhale in through the nose. And just let go. May this peace be with you throughout this week. May miracles come into your life this week. And when you are ready, you may come back into your body. Open your eyes if you're not asleep. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And I love you so much. Thank you.
Morning, family. How we doing? How we feeling? I know we feel great after a breath. I came in here, I'm like, church, 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 church. Oh, okay. Got it, I feel better. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Brendan, and I have the great honor and privilege of being able to host this morning's occasion. And what I mean by host is, normally we have a sermon, or we have a special discussion, conversation, especially for, the upcoming Day of Love, Valentine's Day, something really special. But we're gonna do something very different today. So we're gonna have a panel discussion, but we're gonna have a panel discussion more like a group discussion. So I need everybody to be involved, okay? So if you haven't yet already, please go to the Heartway Instagram. And on their recent post or the story, you're gonna see these squares, which is red and also purple. Okay, and I need you guys just to screenshot that. If you don't have that, if you don't have access to your smartphones, raise your hand, and Amanda's going to give you a red and purple sheet over here. So make sure that you grab that. I want to make sure that you guys are involved because we're going to have a conversation, but I really need this to be a group conversation. So it's going to be panel-based. We're going to have some of our Heartway leaders up here, but we're going to do it in game show form. How does that sound? I'm going to try that again. We're going to do that in game show form. How does that sound? How about this? DJ, give me a little bit of music. Let me get into character. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you so much for coming out. This is the Heartway Love Panel. Make some noise. That's right. As our guests come on up, I want to make sure that each and every one of you is prepared. So make sure that you have your smartphone. Okay, let me see your red or purple squares. Hold them up so I can see them. Okay, make sure they're individual because I want to make sure that when we ask certain questions, you guys are basically going to tell us which response you think is better. All right? So if you think that the ladies' response is better, you're going to put up the purple square. If you think the men's response is better, you're going to put up the red square. And if you don't have a phone, you just put up the papers that you have. And from that point, I'm going to look out into the audience and I'm going to see what color that I see the most. And that team will get a point. How does that sound? All right. So let's introduce our teams. The red team, we have the males, we have the men. Give it up for the men, everybody. Now, each and every person that has been chosen to be on the panel, just so that you know, is from different walks of life, different areas of love and relationships. So first off, we got our the OG right here. We got Clifford right here, who's married and children. We got Talon right here. Give it up for Talon, everybody. Who's dating the lovely Gabby over here, okay?
That's gotta be tough, bro. That's why we got this guy on here. We want to learn from your experience how you do it, bro.
And we got the one and only, the pastor of Pump. Give it up for Pastor Danny, who is recently divorced.
Why you gotta put me on blast, dude?
I know.
Is that all I'm good for?
Do you want me to say it again? We got Pastor Danny, who is recently divorced. He's single.
That's a
Is that
better way
better?
to
Is that
put
better?
it, bro.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you.
And the ladies, make some noise. Starting off this side, we got Dr. Miranda Howard over here.
Yes.
Licensed marriage and family therapist, so she knows her stuff. Talking about love, right?
We have to have at least one person that knows
The
what
love
they're
doctor.
talking
We gotta have the love doctor. Married and recently had a baby. We have Jenny over here. And the calm spirit of Heartway. The peaceful, the wonderful Gabby, everybody. So the way that this is gonna work is Phil over here has the magic hat. Say hello to Phil, okay? And he's gonna walk around and he's gonna have somebody pick out a random question. These questions are from social media. All of you have asked, okay? We also have some questions internally that, you know, the team and the family wanted to know. So we're gonna pick those and we're gonna ask those questions. Once those questions are asked, each team is gonna huddle together. And what they're going to do is figure out who has the best response. And then one individual, one representative from each team will give their response. And whichever response you, the audience, thinks is the best, you will give your response and tell us which one it is. And that point will go to that team that wins. Sounds good? Fantastic. And Amanda, you're going to keep points for me, right? Okay. I don't really know the time limit that we have, but what I'll say is just don't give a sermon, Danny, all right? Don't give a sermon. You know, short and sweet like me, okay? We'll do it like that, short and sweet. I like to say that I'm down to earth, right? Yeah, you don't know what's in that package, you know what I mean? You don't know. All right, Phil, let's pick one person, let's get a question going. Let's see, who wants to pick? Okay. Let's see, I'll read it. All right, red team, purple team, first question. What does love mean to you? What is love? Unconditional. Take about 30, 40 seconds to give me some background music, a little bit of some thought about what you think is the best answer. Remember, only one representative can answer this. All right. Let's do ladies first right here, all right? What it would be, DJ, bring it down just a little bit. Dr. Howard, what would be your response to what does love mean to you, unconditional?
Well, love is that unconditional space where we are free to receive the best and to give the best of ourselves.
Okay. Hey, write that down. Babe, write it down. Write it down. All right,
Hold
Cliff.
on, we didn't ask for a vote yet. Hold on.
Yeah, we didn't say vote yet. Calm down. All right, Clifford.
So it's quite hard to follow that. But since she had the calming voice, I'm going to bring mine down a little bit.
Read me an audiobook, sir.
For me, love is being able to give of yourself, but also, like Dr. Howard said, to be able to receive love. I love my wife unconditionally, and so for me, that means whatever she needs, whatever her heart desires, it is my job to be able to do so. And then in return, she does the exact same thing for me. And the last thing I'll say is that, you know, she is my queen, so it is my job to raise her up and make sure she's on a pedestal. I tell a lot of women, like my sisters, that you are a queen and you are meant to be on a pedestal. You're just not meant to put yourself there. Your mate is supposed to raise you up and put you there just as you are to raise him up.
That was really good, man. That was really good. All right. So, audience, raise up your answers, red or purple. What do you think? Oh, my goodness. This is a tough one. I'm looking, though, around. And just so you know, the points don't really matter, but if they matter to you, then they matter. So if I pick it and it's wrong, you know what? Whatever. Who's counting? I am, because I have to look at all these colors right now. I don't know, man. I'm going with the tie. I see lots of reds. I see lots of purple. Let's give both teams a point right there. Give it up for both of them right there.
Don't let him sweet talk you like this, y'all.
Wow.
He's just a smooth talker.
I feel like I would go to Cliff as a friend for that one, but if I needed a professional, I would come on this side and be like, tell me what it's really about, right? All right, Phil, let's get another question on the board. Okay. Oh, snap. Hey, that outfit's fresh, man. What's up? You trying to outdo me? I'm the host, bro. Come on. Who wrote this one? This one's long. Okay. Would you be in a relationship with someone who doesn't share your faith or spiritual values? That's rough. That's rough. Oh, you guys are ready? You don't even need to commune about this? We don't even need background music? All right, cool. Let's go. Let's give you the answer.
Are we doing girls first, or?
You guys can rock, paper, scissors.
You want to rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Go, baby, you got it.
You want me to go first?
Oh, snap.
You got it.
All right. Originally, if you asked me this question maybe 10, 15 years ago, I would say no. All right. But I opened my eyes up to understand that what I want my relationship or my religion to be is love. And I want that to spread out to anybody that I come in contact with. And if I'm able to show that person what love is and that's my religion, then yes.
Wow. Well said, sir.
I knew he was going to say that.
Gabby?
No, we have very similar beliefs when it comes to that. But I will say for me, I think if you asked me a few years ago, I would have said, yeah, I could date anyone of any faith, and I still can. I think what I cannot do is I can't date someone who doesn't have God in their life or has an understanding of who God is in their life. That was a huge part for me. I was dating someone before I met Talon that didn't have a relationship with God. It was never an issue of the religion. It's more so in my path now in my life, I want to show more people love, what God is, who God is, and how I can do that. But at home, in my relationship, I I can't teach that to my partner. I need my partner to come with that foundation already, and then we can grow together. So I guess that would be my answer.
Wow. That's a serious question. You got to pick up, bro. You got to pick up, man. Just saying. That's a lot to ask. No, I'm just kidding. All right, audience, what is your response? All right, that one goes to the ladies. Great job. That was good. I mean, yours was good. Yours was good. It just, she just had a certain punctuation to it. That's why it wasn't bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ooh. This is my going to the club. This is my going to the club fit right here. Oh, snap. That's my track. You're in the mirror. Sorry. All right, next question. How to wait for your partner to be ready for marriage in a 6-year relationship? That's specific. Who wrote that? I'm not trying to be nosy, but that's specific. In a 6-year relationship. All right, let me read it again. How do you wait for your partner to be ready for marriage after 6 years of a relationship? How do you do that? Give them some time. DJ, give them some music to think about it. That's a tough one. Yeah. I mean, 6 is like kind of the number. You know, after 6, we're like, what are we doing here? Is this real? What is this? This is my Sunday morning going to get coffee music right here. I use a Keurig. All right. Bring it down. All right. Fellas, ladies, whoever wants to answer it first. All right, fellas, let's do it.
What's the deal with, Dr. Howard? She's on the same questions that I am.
Because you're the mature ones.
I'm like nervous. I don't even want to look over that way.
Just look at it.
So the part of about waiting for marriage in the 6 years, I can't speak to that, but I was stuck in the friend zone for 2 years. So being in the friend zone and knowing that I love someone, I mean, when I told her that I loved her, she said, thank you. Right?
Ouch. Where is Ilsa?
And listen, so to all my single people out there, here's a bit of advice. When you're like, hey, I'm going to go ask this person to be my girlfriend or boyfriend, don't do it at the beginning of a date, because it makes the rest of the date very awkward. Like, my wife is the originator of You Mad Bro, because I asked her to be my girl, and she said, no, I just see you as a friend. And so we're walking around the rest of the date, and it was just quiet. It was awful. So, but to the point of waiting those 2 years, like, I knew she was the one. Like, when we met blind date. And so when she opened the door, she had on a white dress. It was like a tube top dress. And I remember like the tan like shawl that she had on. Like, I can still see it as clear as day. So what I tell you is, if you continue to pray, prayer and persistence will be your strength to go through that time of waiting. But also you have to be receptive, because you can want something that is not meant for you. And so when you hear that, and see, for me, I knew God had spoken to me, like, this is supposed to be my wife. So, we're celebrating, we're at 12 and a half years now, so.
Okay. Dr. Love. What would your response be?
Well, my answer to that would be, what are you waiting for? Relationship is so important that we need to see it evolve. It needs to go through stages. And if we're at the same stage we were when we began 6 years ago, then what is really the question? Is it really about marriage, or is it about, are we ready to plan a life together? Are we ready to be complete and whole and enhance each other moving forward? Or is this just a place to hang out?
Y'all sound like a Jerry Springer crowd right now. What is it, a Pentecostal church?
Listen.
Amen.
Listen.
Hey, your 60 seconds is over, sir.
hold
60
on.
seconds is over.
Hold
You're
on.
breaking the rules right here.
hold on.
I'm going to keep
Listen, I'm not
talking.
going to add to it. All I'm saying is I need Dr. Howard's son to sit in the back of the room because, listen, as soon as she got ready to speak, he looked over at me like, you know she going to eat you up, right?
Hey, these two should do a podcast together or an audiobook because I'm like, this is delightful, right? This sounds so good. All right, audience, what is your response? Red or purple?
I'm holding up purple too.
Dang. Ladies, get a point. Give it up for the ladies. All right, random fun question before we do the hat thing, okay? Teams, this one is actually if you get it right or wrong, okay, you get the point. Okay. What is the original meaning and context to XOXO? You do? Yeah, hit it. The original meaning of XOXO.
I thought it meant hugs and kisses.
Okay, hugs and kisses. Jenny?
We thought the same. Yeah.
All right. Well, both of you are incorrect. The original context is when Saint Valentine was going to be put to execution. On a letter next to X, he signed his name and kissed it. So next to the letter X was you sign your name and he kissed it and he gave that letter sent to his loved one. That is the actual context of X and O. Educational. Come on, Pastor. Saint Valentine, that's what this day is about, you know? Anyways, all right, let's get the hat involved, all right? It's on YouTube or Google. I don't think Wikipedia has it because it's always wrong. Oh, snap. Do you remember the choreo to this? They were like... That's why when I saw my wife, I was like, hey, what's up? All right. Oh, you singing, okay. You're my backup singer.
You say I'm just a friend. But you say I'm just a friend. Got what I need. Hey.
That's what Britney Spears does when she walks. She always like hops around like this. Like, what's the reason for that, right? It does feel good. I feel good. All right, next question. Should I manifest a relationship or just be open to what comes my way romantically? Is it wrong to actively look for a SO? What does that mean? SO, what does that mean? Significant other. Let me read that again. Is it wrong to actively look for a significant other? Should I manifest a relationship or just be open to what comes my way romantically? Is it wrong to actively look for a significant other? Teams, talk amongst yourselves. DJ, give me some background. That's a tough one. I'm just saying, I don't even know how I would respond. Should I manifest a relationship or just be open to what comes? I don't know. You guys ready? Ladies need a second. They're still going. Any song that makes you do this with your knees is a good song. Brushing your teeth. This is a good song to brush your teeth to. All right, here we go. DJ, bring it down. All right, fellas, you begin.
Who's up? Me? All right, here we go. You will attract what you are. So if you want something that's real, you have to be real. If you want someone that's open, you gotta be open. Of course, it's not wrong to go look for love, but ultimately, we gotta give to ourselves the love that we want from other people. Because if not, we're just gonna be searching for validation. And if we're searching for validation, guess what? That will cause us to be something other than who we actually are. And don't you wanna be loved for who you are? I find that happens sometimes. You know, you think you have to change who you are to get somebody to like you. And it's like, no, I want this person to love me for who I am. So I gotta be who I am. And as you operate as your deepest, truest self, you will attract the person that sees the value in you.
I don't know what you just said, but it sounded good.
Gabby just looked at me and said, you'll find that person. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you.
All right, Jenny, go for it.
I'm not sure you answered the question, Danny.
Ooh, burn! Inappropriate, minus points.
All right, go.
All right, Jenny.
All right, I think you got to sit with yourself. Whoever wrote this question, you got to sit with yourself, and you got to figure out: am I thinking about going online and like meeting somebody that way, which is an amazing thing. Social media has made it far more accessible for people to be able to connect. But are you doing it because you're lonely? You know, are you doing it because you can't sit with yourself? You got to be able to sit with yourself and accept who you are. Like Danny said before, you can attract somebody into your life. So I think it just depends on your situation. Sit with yourself, think about it for real. If you want to explore some, dating apps, that's a great way to do it. But if you need to sit with yourself for a while, do that first, and then
By the
it's
way,
gonna make things
Jenny
easier.
Jenny's been on like a 10-day silent retreat where you don't talk.
Well, she's been talking a lot.
So when she says so when she says sit with yourself, I hear you.
I mean it.
Amen. Well, I would drop this mic if it wasn't so expensive, because those are great responses. But you guys sit with yourselves and let me know what you think is the best response.
Oh, that's a close.
I gotta give that to the fellas. Red team takes it. Red team takes it. All right, Phil, where we at with the hat? Magic hat. Whose hat is that? That's fresh.
Whoa.
Let that ride, bro. Let that ride. When I come home from work, I blast that and I let her know I'm home. Don't worry, boo. I got the laundry. Go take a nap. I got the baby. 10 minutes later, I don't know what he's doing. He's crying and all the time. Hey, can you help me, please? Somebody help me. All right. Let me get all deep on this one. What have you learned about yourself through your relationships? Danny says, snap, I don't know this one here. You take it, man. I don't know the answer. I need someone else on the team. The ladies are calm and collected. Fellas are like fidgeting, like, I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. My wife does all the things. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's go. Fellas, you go first. Okay, ladies, you go first.
Oh, okay.
He says, I'm still thinking.
I think what I've learned the most before this relationship is that I really didn't know who I was at all. I definitely did what Danny was doing. What he was saying was that I was searching for love outside. And so because of that, I continued to change myself and I tried to become whoever they wanted me to be so that I would be loved. And I think when I went through so many unfortunate relationships, but they were blessings in disguise because they taught me when they broke me down, it's like, who are you at your core? Who are you truly? And it really wasn't until I found God and I found myself that then I found a partner that reflected truly who I am, that love within me. So what I learned the most was that I need to sit with myself and find out who I am so that I can genuinely love someone like fully. Because I think we always think that loving someone is always giving them what they want or doing whatever they need or they say they want. But really loving someone is loving yourself and honoring yourself fully. So that's what I would say I'd learned.
Ooh, amen. That was good. I'm a snap that one on poetry. All right. A good response.
All right. For me personally, through my relationships, what I have learned about myself is my conditions with love. How I viewed love growing up and how I expressed love growing up. I didn't necessarily have parents. I grew up in a divorce home, so I didn't know what a relationship really looked like. So when I would see it in my friends' parents, that's what I viewed love, and that's what I'd be like, all right, that's what you got to do in a relationship. But I didn't know the little things until as I got older, I started to understand how I treated other people and how it affected them, that I needed to change myself within so I can be a better version of love for them. And unfortunately, through the past, I mean, I had to grow, but I didn't treat girls the best way. But I had to reflect on how I treated them to grow and learn who I was as a person and recondition myself of what love is and find that true meaning and just express that.
That was good, man. That was good.
I'm reaping the benefits.
You guys should get, you two should get together, just saying.
Yeah, right?
That was nice, very complimentary. All right, here we go. Audience.
Dang, y'all gonna do me like that?
I don't know, yeah, I gotta give it to red on that one, man. I
Yeah,
see a
that was
lot
a
of
good
red. I
one.
see a lot of red. Give it up for the red team. Woo! What's our points look like? It's a tie. Oh my gosh. How long do we have till we go to? We got maybe 10 more minutes. 10 minutes? All right, cool. Let's get another question on the board. A collar keeps coming down. I'm trying to stay fresh up here. Here we go. Oh, this one looks nice.
Listen, baby. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no
Danny and I sing this song together.
high enough, baby.
I don't know if I want to read this
You
one.
need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name.
I'll be there in a hurry.
You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough
To keep me.
getting to you, baby.
And cut. Good job. I've been taking vocal lessons. How does it sound? All right. How can you... Who's laughing at my voice, man? I've been working real hard at that. I'm trying to be in a musical In the Heights. You know, you see West Side Story? That was dope, right? Yeah, I'm doing South Side Story, Miami. How can you stay true to yourself in a relationship without losing yourself? Dang. Cherry. Once again, how can you stay true to yourself in a relationship without losing yourself? Women seem a little stressed on this side, just saying. All right, here we go. Who went first last time? Ladies went first? All right, so fellas, you
Well,
go first.
look, I mean, from what I remember, there was a game show I used to like called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Everybody remember that one? And there was an option where you can phone a friend. So we're going to phone in a friend. Mr. Ryan Howard's going to come up for this
Oh,
one.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Come on up, baby. We didn't expect this, but we didn't go over the rules either.
I did it, and I don't know what to do
so
right
the guys
now.
are stepping up, bro.
Hey, just saying, you guys can get a tag if you need to, okay? All right, cool.
I love how he makes it seem like he's doing me a favor. He's like, my dude. All right, come on, sit down. Yeah, get that one.
Hey, get it? He's sweating.
Gotta go against his mom over here.
Yeah, seriously. This is a mismatch right here. I'm not ready.
I'm gonna sit down.
I feel like, for me personally, the number one constituent factor that allows me to identify, okay, am I losing myself in this space, whether it's a relationship, whether it's pretty much anything relational. I think the number one thing is self-awareness. Identifying, first of all, why am I here? I'm saying, I love this person, this person's great, we have great connection, but really, why am I here? How are my needs tied up in my willingness to be engaged with them? Because if I know my needs, I know my vulnerabilities.
Wow.
And if I can sit and process what it is that I'm egoically looking to gain in this situation, it's not that it's going to stop me from leaning into desire, leaning into my consciousness, but what it's going to do is it's going to allow me to move forward with my eyes open and my heart open so that I can really make sure that I stay myself as best I can while I'm in the relationship.
Let's go.
Hey.
Okay. All right, Dr. Love. Dr. Love.
Okay. Well, I had it just so happens that I also teach, and I was talking to my students this week about the importance of attachment. The beauty of attachment is that it is that thing when we are born that provides this environment for us where we feel secure, where we feel safe, where we feel like our needs are going to be met unconditionally. That's what a baby experiences. And why that's so important is that we carry that into adulthood. Who makes us feel safe, secure, protected, and loved? And if we think about that, our primary relationship as a baby is mom and dad. But as we grow into adults, that primary relationship is God. And so if you don't want to lose a sense of self, ask yourself, whose voice is always loudest in your ears? Is it the voice of your peers telling you what you should have, what your relationship should look like, what you should do? Or is it the voice of God, who knows you better than anyone else, who loves you more than anyone else ever will? If that voice is always loudest in your ears, you will always be safe, secure, protected, and loved in a place like no other.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, give me a second. Hey, Mom, I just want to tell you I'm sorry. You guys, I just want to say, you guys, like, you make me really insecure as a person, your responses. Like, I need to go back to school and get some degree. The words you're saying, I don't know what it means, but it feels right. Yeah, it feels right. All right, what is the crowd response here?
That should be double points.
Dang.
Unanimous.
Dang.
Unanimous.
The ladies get the point
points.
on that one. Purple team takes it. Hey,
tried.
but Ryan,
I tried, y'all.
Ryan, good job. Good job. Sit down. Sit down. All right, this one I picked. Look at that handwriting right there on the paper. Okay. All right. Now that you're a better person, coming to Heartway, listen to Danny's sermons, you know, all that stuff, right? More mature spiritually, what would you say to your ex?
I think we're running out of time, bro.
We got 10 minutes. I asked. Ooh, that's it. Tony Brax, what's up? That's a good one. That is a good question. Who wrote that? Now that you're more mature, a better person, what would you say to your ex? Ouch. If you cry on the response, it's cool. I don't mind. I won't be mad at you. 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Who went first last time? You did. All right, ladies, your response, please.
I have a couple of responses because it's nuanced, right? First, I'm sorry. I was not probably the best self that I could have been. Also, I was angry at myself mostly, and human beings, as Danny always says, we're mirrors. We are projecting our stuff onto our partners because they're the closest person to us. So oftentimes it's just a firing squad and we are just attack, attack, attack. I was mean and I shouldn't have been. And also, I put my closure at the end of that relationship in his court. I put the ball in his court, but closure was up to me. Closure is my choice. I have the power of deciding, you know what, this is okay, this is good, and I thank you. I thank you for the experience because I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be the successful wife that I am today with my husband. I wouldn't have the joy that I have today if I had not had those experiences. So I'm sorry, and thank you.
You're a good person. Good person. Not me. I'm not that person. All right. Oh, he switched it off. He said it's too real. I can't do it right now. It's too soon. Too soon. Danny stands up. Let me tell you something. All right. What's your response, fellas?
All right, so just kind of going back to what I was talking about of reconditioning and what I mean of what love meant to me. So throughout relationships, you grow and hopefully you continue to grow through every relationship and you learn from them. But what I would say to an ex is that the man I am today or the next version I am of who I become, you were always worth it. Because a lot of times, people don't feel like they were worth it when they look back and they're like, why is that person treating this person better? It's not that you weren't worth it. It was just I didn't know who I was and I didn't know how to show that love. And
Sure, go ahead.
we could, it's about just being that example of love and not being like I was holding something back from you. It's just how can I show you that you are worth it and let you know that you can have this happiness with just being love and just understanding that.
You want to piggyback?
I do want to piggyback.
They brought
right.
an audible. I'll let you have an audible. All right.
Thank you. I actually was able to have a moment with my ex not too long ago, and one of the things that I was able to say was, you know, my biggest fear in all of this was that I wasn't worth it, that you don't think about me, that I just don't exist to you anymore. And it was such a huge part of my life. And I still, obviously we all do, we think about these people, we hold them near and dear to our hearts because they shape us. And when he told me, I think about you all the time, Jenny, don't worry about that. That's when I was like, oh, wow, that was kind of a moment of closure for me as well. So I think that is really powerful, and I think
Give
that's
him a round
good.
of applause, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I consulted you guys because last time I talked to my ex, it did not sound like that. No. That letter is there for a reason. Yeah. All right, audience, what would be your response? Red. This guy said both. I didn't even know you could do that. You screenshot that and put it together? You just Photoshopped that? Wow. All right, we got to give it to the red team. Pastor, how much time do I got? We got one more? All right, one more. Phil, help me out. Make it a good one. Oh, you picked it. Oh, snap. Phil said, I got to get in this. All right, last one. Wow. Oh, yeah, turn that up. Turn that up.
My confession.
Yeah, turn that up, man.
We have a worship team opening if you would like to join.
I used to listen to this in the school bus. With my Discman, I had the hand one with the thumb that you can switch it. 5-second anti-skip. You remember that one right there? That's it. I would put water on my face, pretend I'm crying. All right, here we go. Bring it down a little bit. Let me face them because this is intense. What is your opinion about sex and dating? I'm gonna stay off the stage on this one. This one's seems a little holy over here. Step to the side. What is your opinion about sex and dating?
Yes.
Why does that song
Give
come
it up
on?
for
It feels
Mario,
so
our
good.
DJ.
That's how I make breakfast right there.
Hey, why don't you really break it down for 1 second real quick so that
I
they
would,
know?
but this outfit's too fresh, bro. It's too fresh, man. Check out the socks, kid. What's up, man? Cliff, show him the socks. Show him the socks, bro. What's up, man? What's up, man? Check out the kicks. Kid sizes. Kid size right here. It's always cheaper. Down to earth, you know what I mean? All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, what would your response be? We're going to start with the ladies on this side because the fellas went first last time. I don't remember. I have ADD. I really don't remember anything. All right, cool. All right, Pastor Danny, Pastor Pump.
All right, so, you know, I come from a background, a religious background where sexuality is very taboo, and the conversation itself is filled with a lot of guilt and shame. And there's a lot of damage that comes when your only association with sexuality is it's bad, it's negative, or whatever connotations you have with God and all that. And honestly, I think it's important for a human being to explore. These are natural urges. I do think that if you don't taste for yourself the emptiness of something, then you're always going to think that there's more there than there really is. Sex, for me, is not about right or wrong. It's a beautiful experience. Are we doing it to feel good about ourselves, or are we doing it just because we already feel good about ourselves and sex is an expression of our love for another person? You know, I think it's one of those things where experience is the best teacher. I do think we have to be careful who we're sharing our energy with and who we're kind of allowing into our space. And intention, motive, again, all that stuff has a part to play, so.
Amen. Danny, why are you looking at me when you say your
I don't know, bro,
response?
because those red glasses.
You don't even know me, bro. All right? You don't know my relationship before my relationship. Calm down. All right, ladies.
So it's pretty much a piggyback to what Danny said, but I'm going to go a little bit more on the energetic side of it. I think that it's an energy exchange, and I think, one, you have to truly understand how much value and how sacred that energy is that you have before you decide to exchange that with someone else. Because just like anything in life, with our energy, when we give, we also receive. So I think you have to be very conscious of who you're sharing that energy with and what you're going to receive from that exchange. Because ultimately, it's an expression of love, and it should be something that is filling you and giving you so much love and joy, and not necessarily draining you and putting you in a space that could cause depression. Because a lot of times, especially, I wouldn't say especially, I think both women and men use it differently, but people who are so open to giving that energy of yourself so freely, it limits you from really experiencing the fullness of what this act is supposed to be. So I would say it's not right or wrong. It's being very aware and very conscious of who you're going to share this energy with, because energy doesn't just leave you after you're done. It's going to stick with you. And if you're the one always giving, just like when you pour into someone's water, you know, the cup, you pour water, well, you can't be left without any water as well. So I would just say be very conscious of that energy exchange.
Wow, that was really good. I got to read a book. Just saying. I need to read more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is your response? This is a tiebreaker? Okay. Yeah, I should have asked earlier. This is a tiebreaker. This is for the W right here.
Purple. There's not that many, baby.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's how you don't see them.
lie. I see lots of purple. Lots of purple. Give it up for the ladies. And that means the ladies win the first ever Heartway Love Battle. Give it up for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for them.
They have a bow prepared.
Wow, that was
This is
great.
Crazy.
Fellas, you can stand up and give a courtesy if you'd like for a great job. Excellent job. A fist bump, all that stuff. Hey, before we close out, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It was a lot of fun. Just so you guys know, there's a lot of information here. There's a lot of people that can help, have some advice, have some thoughts. You may not like one person's thought or advice, but that's what Heartway's all about. It's about conversation. So you have leaders here, you have friends, you have family. If you're struggling with something, reach out. We're a community, we are a family, and this is what it's about right here. So thank you so much, guys, for coming here to Heartway. Have a great and lovely and awesome Valentine's Day. Happy Sunday. Thank you for coming.
It's tearing up my heart when I